What up, what up, what up, what up? Social media world, YouTube world, back at it again to talk about some horror movies from black directors. DC the Mad Lyrical Wolf, give you my reviews on the top 10, my top 10 list, and I'm gonna go straight into number 7. And you know I had to mention it, you know what was coming. Tales from the Hood. Every black person walking this planet, if you watch this video, if you ain't see Tales from the Hood, you need to watch it, especially people from the younger generation. It might be a little outdated for them, you know what I mean? But you gotta learn from the past, you know what I mean? No, funny is funny no matter what era it came from. You know, I enjoy watching movies from my dad and my grandpa eras, you know, from the black and white days, you know. The old slap comedy stuff, you know what I mean? Benny Hill and all them shows way before my time. You know, funny is funny, you know what I mean? But it's a comedy, and there's a lot of stars in this movie. First of all, let's go with the director, because that's what this is all about. Rusty Cundieff. Rusty Cundieff, or Cundieff, or whatever how you may say it. He's, you know, he ain't had a whole bunch of movies, but he was known for doing that movie. And he also did Part 2, Tales from the Hood, Part 2. And a lot of people is in this movie you will know and remember. David Alan Grier, you know, a lot of people know him from A Living Color. You also got Clarence Williams III, rest in peace to Clarence Williams III, was in a lot of movies, the original Mod Squad. He was in this joint. You know, he was the one that's like, you're going to be knee deep in the shit. The shit. Woo! The shit. They had to say that joke. You know, they said shit like 1,000 times in that particular story, man. That shit was funny. And the ball, Samuel Monroe Jr., you know him, the bald head boy that where's the shit? The one that started that seed off with that phrase. He was in a lot of stuff. I'm talking about like he always played like the same character. That ghetto dude, always looking around, all crazy. You know what I mean? He was known for real known for boys, not Boys in the Hood, but for Menace to Society, the boy that got stomped outside. That, yo, heard you messing with my cousin, got her pregnant. I think you need to handle that, partner. That was him. You know who else was in this movie? Paula Jai Parker, the girl from Friday, the lady from Friday, Craig's girlfriend. You don't got to lie, Craig. You don't got to lie. I saw you all hugged up with some other girl. And if you're from the hood, you should have definitely seen this movie. If you're from the hood, like, I understand the younger generation, you know what I mean? That's understandable. But if you my age and older didn't see Tales from the Hood, you should be ashamed of yourself. But, you know, it's whatever floats your boat. You know what I mean? But for those who didn't see it, and also for people of another color who didn't see it, the storyline is basically about social commentary. You know, it deals with a lot of things that we still struggling to go through since, you know, we was over here in America, from the days of like Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and all her, Rosa Parks and all them people, to now. You know, this movie was made in 95. So, you know, it talks about police brutality. It's different stories, so each story relates to something. They talk about domestic abuse. Also, it's like slavery. You know, they talk about vengeance. You know, from us getting revenge from what happened to us from back in the day, getting our due. You know what I'm saying? Getting our redemption. So it's different stories, man, that connect in different ways. That's why you really look at it was a comedy, but you look at the undertone of it, you would definitely get the message of what was going on with the stories, how they all connect to today's time. So you need to go and see that joint, Tales from the Hood. Oh, see, I got the Invisible Man joint, snapback, new era. Just made it yesterday, nice and fresh. I got that joint on today. Definitely a fan, like I said in the previous video, of the Invisible Man. Sporting this John, Big Den premium custom hats. Interested, inbox me. I can make any hat that you want. That's what I do all day, every day. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit that like button. Thank you kindly. Peace. See you in the next video.